Welcome to Iraqi Dinar News Updates, where today's headline could mark a major turning point for the global currency landscape. It's May 14, 2025, and all signs suggest we may be witnessing a silent but significant shift. After years of rumors and speculation, one of the world's largest financial institutions, Bank of America, appears to be involved in operational processes linked to the Iraqi dinar revaluation. While no official statement has been released, multiple credible reports and insider activity indicate that a major transition is already in progress. Let's unpack what this means. Bank of America, with its global reach and influence, doesn't engage in high-stakes currency movements lightly. Its participation sends a powerful signal to financial markets around the world. Iraq is no longer seen as a high-risk environment. Instead, it's being viewed as a nation with growing economic potential and a stable foundation for long-term development. Though the new exchange rate has not yet been formally announced, private sources suggest the dinar is quietly being exchanged at higher valuations. The once common rate of around 1,210 IQD per USD may soon be a thing of the past. The sheer involvement of Bank of America strongly suggests the revaluation process is not theoretical anymore. It's actively underway behind the scenes. For investors who have held the dinar for years, this could be the beginning of a long-anticipated payoff. But timing is everything. If you hold dinars, it's crucial to be organized. Make sure your currency is verified, your documents are in order, and you're working only with licensed professionals. Once the public rate is released, the process could move fast, and preparation will be key to making sound financial decisions. Let's take a moment to understand what has made this development possible. Iraq has spent years laying the groundwork for economic reform. The country's foreign reserves have grown, with around 152 metric tons of gold now backing the dinar, a powerful sign of monetary strength. Iraq's budget planning has transitioned from trillion-based calculations to more disciplined billion-based structures, showing a serious commitment to financial responsibility. This is exactly the kind of fiscal discipline global institutions look for before making moves. When Bank of America sees a nation increasing its gold holdings, reducing dependency on foreign aid, and building out modern economic infrastructure, it's no surprise they're willing to get involved. And where one major player moves, others tend to follow. This could be the start of a wider institutional shift that puts Iraq back on the global economic map. Gold is often seen as the ultimate symbol of trust in a currency. Iraq now has gold reserves that exceed 130% of its total foreign currency holdings, an incredibly rare financial position. This level of security gives Iraq the ability to defend its new exchange rate, stabilize its economy, and reassure international investors that the value behind its currency is real and sustainable. So, why hasn't this made mainstream headlines yet? Because large financial shifts like this often begin with behind-the-scenes operations. Banks quietly prepare systems, test liquidity channels, and finalize exchange mechanisms before going public. What we're witnessing now could be the early phase of a transition that soon enters the global spotlight. Insider reports suggest that a formal exchange rate announcement may be just weeks away. Iraq has been working closely with organizations like the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, both of which demand a high standard of transparency and policy alignment. Their involvement further strengthens the case that what's happening is carefully coordinated and legitimate. But with big financial changes come increased risks, especially from scams. Be on alert. Do not trust unsolicited offers, emails, or text messages promising early access to exchanges or high returns. Only work with licensed institutions and never share your personal or financial information with unverified sources. Protect yourself as this financial shift gains momentum. The bigger picture? A stronger dinar could enable Iraq to dramatically expand its economic capabilities. With improved purchasing power, the country could invest in better infrastructure, healthcare, education, and technology. It could also attract foreign companies and investment, creating new jobs and boosting growth from within. Iraq's oil wealth remains its strongest asset, and a revalued currency would allow it to scale operations, boost exports, and drive broader economic development. Bank of America's quiet involvement may just be the first domino. Other institutions are likely watching closely, ready to enter the market once confirmation becomes public. This could create a cascade of engagement, accelerating the revaluation timeline and reinforcing market confidence. Emotionally, this is a huge moment for those who believed in the dinar's future when others doubted. Years of patience, uncertainty, and hope have led to this point. If you're one of those who held strong through the turbulence, now is your moment to act with strategy, not emotion. Talk to advisors, understand tax implications, and get ready to make informed decisions. As always, remember that developments like these take time to unfold. Nothing is officially finalized until rates are public and exchange procedures are announced. But momentum is building, and it's backed by one of the biggest names in global finance. That alone should make every dinar holder take notice. Stay with us at Iraqi Dinar News Updates as we continue to monitor this story. The revaluation may just be the first chapter of Iraq's economic resurgence. A nation once marked by instability is now showing signs of strength, with solid reserves, better policies, and growing credibility. This is more than a currency shift. It's a signal that Iraq is reclaiming its role on the world stage.